What if I told you one of tennis's greatest legends hated the game that made him a millionaire? Andre Agassi, the rebel with wild hair, denim shorts, and a $30 million plus prize money career. Luxury homes, private jets, and endorsement deals masked a darker truth. A boy trapped in a sport he never chose, pushed by a ruthless father, battling self-doubt and addiction. You know the trophies. Now, get ready to see the raw, real story behind the legend. Buckle up. Early life. Born on April 29, 1970, in Las Vegas, Andre Agassi was forced into tennis by his father, Mike Agassi, a former Olympic boxer from Iran. Mike built the Dragon, a terrifying ball machine that made Andre hit 2,500 balls a day. At just 7 years old, no breaks, no choice, just tennis. While other kids played, Andre trained under the blazing sun, homeschooled and emotionally drained. His father's obsession became his prison. "I hate tennis," Agassi once confessed. But the court became his stage, and eventually his kingdom. Breakthrough moment. By age 13, Andre Agassi's raw, rebellious talent was undeniable. His father sent him to Nick Bollettieri's elite tennis academy in Florida, a boot camp for champions. Nick watched Agassi for 30 minutes and made a bold call: "This kid stays for free." That moment changed everything. Under Bollettieri's mentorship, Agassi evolved fast. Explosive forehand, killer return, unpredictable style. But it wasn't just skill, it was swagger. At just 16, Andre Agassi turned pro in 1986, skipping college and diving into pro tennis. In his rookie year, he earned $50,000, huge for a teen. Then came Nike, his first big endorsement deal, launching the Agassi brand. He started winning, dazzling crowds, and drawing attention from sports, fashion, and pop culture. In 1988, he reached the semifinals of the French Open and US Open. No titles yet, but the world knew. Agassi wasn't just the future of tennis, he was tennis. While fans saw the spotlight, few saw the 6 a.m. drills, off-season grind, and relentless workouts. He trained 5 to 6 hours a day, mixing speed, agility, weightlifting, resistance, and core work with a focus on injury prevention and explosive power. Off-court, he was visualizing points, studying opponents, and obsessing over strategy. Like a chess master planning 10 moves ahead. What made him different? He played some of his best tennis in his 30s when most retire. Agassi journaled, reflected, sought therapy. He was open about pressure, burnout, and identity struggles. Even when his ranking dropped to number 141, he didn't quit. Instead, he made one of the greatest comebacks in sports, rising back to world number 1. First, career highs, lows. At his peak, Andre Agassi dominated tennis. He won 8 Grand Slam titles, 4 Australian Opens, 2 US Opens, 1 Wimbledon, 1 French Open, becoming one of only 8 men to achieve a career Grand Slam. His 1992 Wimbledon win over Goran Ivanisevic in a 5-set classic proved he was more than just flash. By 1995, he was world number 1. He had the game, the glory, and Steffi Graf. Then, it all fell apart. Controversies and failures. The late 90s were brutal for Agassi. Chronic wrist injuries wrecked his form, and he fell to number 141 in the world. In his memoir Open, he admitted using crystal meth, a shocking revelation. He lied to the ATP, blamed it on accident, and escaped punishment. It was his lowest point, physically, emotionally, professionally. But Agassi didn't quit. The comeback in 1999, Agassi rose like a phoenix. He won the French Open, completing the career Grand Slam, ended the year as world number 1. Won at age 29, when most retire. From addiction and injury to the top again, a true human triumph. Salary and contracts. Andre Agassi wasn't just a tennis star. He was a marketing machine. He earned $30 million plus in prize money, but the real fortune came off the court. At his peak, Agassi made $25 million plus per year from endorsements with Nike, Canon, Head, and American Express. His first Nike deal was worth $7 million, later soaring to over $100 million in lifetime value. By the early 2000s, he was earning $20 to $25 million annually through winnings, bonuses, appearance fees, and endorsements. Net worth. Andre Agassi's net worth today, approximately $175 million. Sources of wealth, luxury real estate, including a Las Vegas mansion. Investments in fitness and tech companies, royalties from best-selling memoir Open. Andre Agassi Foundation for Education, funded via partnerships and donations. Agassi turned fame into fortune with smart branding, bold investments, and constant reinvention. From a broken kid hitting 2,500 balls a day to a $175 million icon. Endorsements, brands. Andre Agassi wasn't just a tennis legend. He was a marketing phenomenon. He became one of the first athletes to build a personal brand. His groundbreaking Nike partnership in the late 80s and 90s, featuring the "Image is Everything" campaign, turned him into a global icon. His Nike deal topped $100 million, one of tennis's richest at the time. In 2005, he signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Adidas. Agassi also starred in campaigns for Canon, American Express, Ebel watches, and Beats by Dre, proving his mainstream appeal beyond tennis. Business ventures and side brands. Beyond endorsements, Agassi built a strong business empire. He co-founded Agassi Graf Holdings with wife Steffi Graf, investing in fitness clubs, real estate, and education. He launched the Andre Agassi College Preparatory Academy, backed by millions in private and corporate funding. His brand stood for excellence, resilience, and reinvention, qualities companies loved. His memoir, Open, became a #1 New York Times bestseller, boosting his publishing and speaking career. Agassi wasn't just selling products, he was selling a legacy. From tennis courts to boardrooms, he became one of the most marketable and wealthiest athletes of his time. Luxury lifestyle. From the start, Agassi embraced luxury, and his assets tell the story. $25 million Las Vegas mansion with custom tennis courts, indoor gym, recording studio, and resort-style pool. Exotic cars, Ferrari 456 GT, Porsche 911 Turbo, and a custom Lamborghini Diablo. Ebel and Rolex watches, including limited edition chronographs worth hundreds of thousands. Flew private jets, even for short trips, to stay rested and elite. Owned a solid gold tennis racket, a one-of-a-kind gift symbolizing his golden career, mindset, mentality, and inner drive. Despite saying, "I hate tennis," he developed one of the sharpest minds in sports. His mornings began with mental discipline, not just workouts, but visualization. He replayed matches in his head, visualizing serves and angles until he'd already won before stepping on court. He practiced daily meditation, journaling, and solitude to stay focused. He didn't just train his body, he rebuilt his mind. Even in darkness, he lived by mantras like, "Pain doesn't last, but quitting does. Control what you can, endure what you must." He trained with Navy SEAL level focus, especially after injuries or setbacks. Whether ranked #1 or climbing from 141, his mind was his greatest weapon. Legacy, impact, and what he left behind. Before him, tennis was polished and predictable. Then came Agassi, wild hair, neon clothes, raw emotion, and the sport became cool, accessible, and human. His impact goes beyond the court. Through the Andre Agassi Foundation, he's raised over $180 million to support education. His college prep academy in Las Vegas gives kids the opportunities he never had. He turned pain into purpose, rebellion into results, and fame into a force for good. What will people remember Andre Agassi for? 8 Grand Slams, $175 million empire. He proved you can hate your path and still walk it to greatness. He changed the game, the rules, and lives. Now tell us, is Agassi the true GOAT? Athlete or icon? Bigger legacy? Agassi or Federer? Let us know in the comments. And if you love this journey inside a millionaire legend's life, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that go beyond the headlines.